President Saakashvili has been in Washington most of this week. He's met with the President, he's met with the Vice President, he's met with all our congressional leadership, he's met with the leadership across our government. And it's an indication of how close the ties are and the friendship is between the United States and Georgia. Our Marines fight with and train with the battalion from Georgia that is in Afghanistan today. Georgia has the highest number of troops per capita in Afghanistan of any country on earth. And they have suffered the highest percentage of casualties in Afghanistan of any group that's there. The Georgian battalion, and they will be adding another battalion this fall, are great warfighters. They and our Marines have become bonded in brotherhood of combat. The other thing that you should know about President Saakashvili and the Georgia that he leads, it is a fully democratic country and is one of the most transparent countries in terms of rule of law, in terms of ease of doing business, in terms of everything that they do. It is a real pleasure and a distinct privilege for the United States Naval Academy and for the Brigade of Midshipmen to welcome President Saakashvili.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. It's an incredible honor to be here on behalf of my nation. My nation is a country of 5 million people, the country of ancient warriors, one of the most ancient Christian countries in the world, the country that had to, through its many centuries of existence, thousands of years, fight for its place, the place where we are. That's why we cherish our freedom. That's why we cherish people who have the same values. And above all, the greatest nation on the earth, in the history of this world, the United States of America. America is not just a nation for us, it's an idea. For small countries like Georgia, especially those who are threatened, whose freedom is threatened, there is only one great nation in the world to turn to. It is the United States. Not because it's so strong, it is strong. Not because it has very powerful military, it has the most powerful military in the history of mankind. But I think primarily because it is the country that has, like no other country, incorporated and incarnated the idea of freedom, of the highest values, of the best of humanity. And, you know, Secretary mentioned that we are in Afghanistan with you. Indeed, I had the honor yesterday to see 3 officers yesterday at the Bethesda Hospital. One of them Georgian, 2 his fellow Americans. They were serving together in Helmand province in Afghanistan. They were injured together there. And it was for me an amazing thing to see the camaraderie of this fighting man. Amazing spirit of them. You know, they lost part of their body parts. And they were talking about going back to active duty very fast. This is what this country is all about. This is what my country is all about. Until we exist, we breathe, we have hope, we will never give up hope, we will never give in to pessimism, we will never surrender our freedom. We will never forget that in 2008, we were besieged by the enemy that was far bigger, far more numerous, far better armed, and extremely aggressive than any of my military and our military. And that was the moment when the very existence of my country, my nation, and its freedom were in the mortal danger, in existential peril. And we will never forget that that was the moment when, on command of the US Commander-in-Chief, the US Navy started to move over Georgia. Sixth Fleet ships went to our seashores. We had the humanitarian military operation underway. We had American planes landing on the tarmac of our international airports. And just when these orders were issued, within few hours, assault on our capital, on our government, and on our people was halted. This is kind of things that not only my generation will never forget, but 1,000 years from now will be remembered fondly by the people who will still be around and who will cherish what you had done, what your country had done for my small country and for the whole region, and for the idea that freedom should be defended and freedom cannot be defeated. We are incredibly honored that our officers, our students are also in this academy. It's an amazing thing to know, because you should know there are all kinds of situations. And we've heard many times all kinds of pessimists say, America is in decline, America's epoch is gone, America should give up and give place to the others. I don't know any other country in the world, and I don't know anything from history that even comes close to what America stands for. That's why you don't have only allies as Georgia government. I represent Georgia government. But my people as allies to you. My people is willing to fight together with you. My people is willing to take hand by hand in cherishing freedom and protecting values we all stand for in my part of the world. We are a small nation, but a very proud one. Some of our representatives did fight for America. The head of Joint Chief of Staff, General Saakashvili, was the son of a Georgian officer. We had a number of other officers serving under US flags that were originally from Georgia. Because for them, freedom of America gave hope for the freedom of our own country. Future of America was aligned with the future of their own nation. That's what I was saying, that America is idea. And no matter who says what, America's best days are ahead of us. And that's to say, freedoms and the world's best days are ahead of us. So again, Mr. Secretary, I would like to thank you all for this incredible honor to see these amazing men and women of whom you can be just proud of, but of whom the world is proud. To see our students here, of whom we are proud, and hopefully you'll be proud one day because they went to this academy. And most of all, to say how that we have a common future, we have a common fight, and we will always prevail together. Go Navy. Thank you.